Hello, hello, hello. Come one, come all to Marius Media Live on a Monday night.
You know, I said that last
7:30.
week.
Did you?
On my stories, I said, "Come one, come all."
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I stole that from you. Then.
You did. You did.
I didn't. I
didn't
realize that I did though.
No one has ever said that but me.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah. How's it going, guys? On this Monday night.
We're here to bring you the news.
That's right.
And also, hopefully, some fun topics and conversation as well along the way. And we're gonna try to not fight with each other tonight.
Oh, are we gonna do better tonight?
Yeah, we're gonna try.
Yeah,
we're gonna try.
We're gonna put on.
I didn't think last week was that bad. Is that bad that I didn't think it was that bad?
I know.
Everybody's like, "Oh my God, Kenny and Michelle just they really at each other's throats." And I was like, well, "That's just a normal night." Well, around here, what are y'all talking about?
Okay, that sounds bad. You're not starting out the stream good by saying that.
Oh, okay.
I'll
shut up then.
It makes it sound like we're super violent with each other or something.
No. People know what I don't mean. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, come on, let's be honest. You probably watch us because we're this way. So
yeah. Well, for sure.
We try to give the people what they want, you know?
Yeah, we're like a car crash. You can't look away.
We, just put it out there. We bear all, you know? I mean, it's not like
we're alive. You better put some stuff back on.
You know, it's not like we're having like,
Well, I'm happy because you went to go get me a energy slushy from 7 Brew. So
I already drank all my coffee.
Energized for the stream.
Yeah. Hopefully no yawning tonight.
I ain't gonna make any promises.
Jinx. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna try to be on our best behavior tonight, but not be too boring. We gotta have a little bickering, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
But let's get into the chat. Let's see how our peeps are doing. We got Truck or Not. How's it going, Truck or Not? It is not that it is without ideas. The problem is nepotism. Hollywood is a closed social demographic which hires its children, etc., who then float on the ideas that came before and lack real talent.
Yeah, I can agree and also disagree with that because I think there's been real talent that's come from, performers of the past.
They do not let new talent in. It's privilege at its finest.
They do. I mean, there is new talent being created every day.
Yeah, I mean, kind of on the nepotism stuff. I feel like there's been several like actors or actresses that I did not realize were technically a nepo baby. So it is kind of interesting when I find out like who their parents were or are. Yeah. So I mean, I totally see what you're saying, but also I feel like it is just kind of natural for a actor's child to probably be interested in it.
They grow up in the business.
I mean, they're either going to be interested in it or they're going to like probably be totally against it, from seeing their parent do it. Or the parent may be like, heck no, you're not getting into this business, but
yeah, I mean, how I've always looked at it, it's like, if you don't have the talent, you're not going to make it very far. It doesn't matter if your parents in the business or not.
Yeah, I mean, you have to have
or that that it factor. Like look at Tom Hanks' son. Like,
yeah,
what is he? I mean, he's been in some stuff. He's had some successes here and there, but like he's not a massive like household name like his dad. So
yeah, but do you think that's because he doesn't care to act that much, or
it could be? And I don't think he's that bad. He's actually in like one of my favorite movies of all time, Orange County. Yeah. But he just didn't really transcend, like his father did.
You need to know someone, be connected to someone, or related to someone of importance to get through that still played at barrier into Hollywood. Okay, well,
Juggernaut is up on his soapbox tonight. Goodness.
To be honest, though, that kind of trickles into real life as well. I mean, a lot of things are all about connections. Like, I mean, you can get a job easier if you know someone. Like, that's just a fact. So yeah, I mean, it's interesting. It's disgusting.
And
newbies without connections are super rare.
Pretty much everybody knows somebody.
Oh my goodness, he was on a roll. Most of the writers also copy and paste and use AI now, which is why mini shows are crap and get canceled. And why many movies flop.
Truck or not?
Made by people with no talent, but somehow have no issues when it comes to landing those jobs.
Do you like? Do you watch movies anymore?
Also, why
I wouldn't if I felt this way.
Also, why they think they can get away with scandalous behavior because they all cover it up. All right,
but,
man.
To be fair, and this will go into the larger conversation later with the remakes and stuff. But this has been going on. That's been going on for a very long time. It's not new. Like that kind of stuff's been going on probably since the 50s or the 40s.
What, like
pretty much since
Nepo?
Yeah,
cover.
Kids have been getting hired, and pretty much all the stuff he's been talking about.
Yeah,
like Hollywood's just been a place of debauchery since the 20s. Like we saw that in the Damien Chazelle movie Babylon. He has that like realistic portrayal of
but just
Hollywood in the 20s.
Just because that's in a movie doesn't mean it was accurate.
Oh, I trust Chazelle. I think he's a student of the game, and he put out a realistic portrayal of Hollywood.
Was he there? No, he wasn't even.
So that's how they started out in the 20s. Like, yeah, they're that way now for sure. But it's just it's more hidden because there's more eyes on them
now. Hey, Michelle and Ken, how are you doing today? Ken, I have pre-ordered the Oppenheimer 4K Steelbook Walmart exclusive.
I haven't even seen that.
Also, I pre-ordered the Twister Steelbook. You know, it's funny. It says I'm not gonna get it till next year in September. I heard that.
At least you'll get it.
And Friday, I'm seeing Conclave at 4:55. I'm actually really looking forward to seeing this movie. It has a 93% on Rotten.
I don't even know what Conclave is. What is that?
He sent me the trailer for it. I can't think of the guy's name, but and for right now, Ralph, that's him, I think.
Ralph Fiennes?
Yeah, is the front runner to be nominated for Best Actor at the Oscars and Golden Globes.
For what? Conclave?
I think so. Also, how we looking tonight, guys? Last week was terrible.
A little better.
When I rewatched our stream, we were blurry for most of the night. So we do appreciate you guys sticking with us that night. We got Adrian. Hi, Ken and Michelle. How's it going? We got Emmett. You guys haven't seen Tales of Halloween. You should.
I want to see Tales from the Hood. I need to rewatch that.
Hey, Michelle, I wanted to ask what type of books do you like? Yeah, I'm on my reading kick now. I have been gravitating towards I don't know, I think they're probably like thrillers. I think thrillers is some spooky stories. Which I tend to like those anyway, like not even because it's like Halloween time. So yeah, I would say that's probably my favorite. We got Emmett. Haven't seen People Under the Stairs this spooky season. You know, I've never seen that movie.
So that's one that needs to go on our list. It's a good movie.
1 year.
It's not like the scariest to me anymore, but when I was a kid, I thought the movie was scary. So
yeah. Hey, Ken, I have to Catch a Thief on 4K Paramount Presents on Wednesday, and on Thursday I have Deadpool and Wolverine coming the standard 4K, and got it for $29.99.
Nice.
We got Maria. How's it going, Maria? Maria did see Smile 2. A lot of jump scares. The actress is very good in it. I heard that. I heard that she was good. We got Movie Hunter. How's it going, Movie Hunter? We got Kevin. Ken, are you going to review The Sixth Sense and Signs on 4K?
Yeah, when I finally get them. I ordered it from Orbitz, and I haven't got my shipment notification yet. I ordered like a lot of stuff from them.
What is the best horror movie of 2024?
I'm going to give that to In a Violent Nature. That was my favorite. That's still my favorite movie of the year.
Yeah, that one was good. We also liked Immaculate.
There's a lot of good ones this year. There really is. Late Night with the Devil was really good. You didn't see it, but I did see Terrifier 3 last Wednesday.
Yeah.
And I did like that.
We got Michelle. Greetings and salutations all. We got Tony in the chat. We got Sarah in the chat. We got Cal in the chat. Sarah says, I'm here as always.
Nice.
Top 5 religious horror movies.
I can't answer that, Kevin.
Ken, did you pre-order the $160 edition of Terrifier 3 yet?
Is that the Amazon? No. I'm waiting for whatever Umbrella's got, because they've got something they're announcing this Wednesday or Thursday.
Well, I saw you have one in the cart.
Oh, that was the Steelbook. Yeah, I was just going to get the Steelbook.
So are you getting both then?
If you're I don't know. I didn't know I put anything in the cart. I'm waiting for Umbrella to announce something.
You didn't know.
I'll probably get the Steelbook too.
Well, I was about to put something in the cart and I saw it in there.
Oh, we'll just take it out. I was just going to pre-order it in case it sold out. But
yeah, I know you were looking at some edition that had, what was it? A soap and.
Oh, that was that's the French edition.
Oh, okay.
Or no, that was the one on Amazon.
We were looking at it together and we were watching something or.
Yeah, that was the one on Amazon. That's $160.
Crazy.
But you don't really know it. I would never get something like that.
Yeah.
I am a little upset though that I never got the 4K with the slipcover. I never got the Steelbook edition. I just got the standard slipcover when it came out.
Of what?
Terrifier 2.
Oh, 2.
And I don't even own the first one. I got to get the first one.
We got Allie in the chat. How's it going, Allie? We have Mortem. Good evening, guys. Let's see. Everybody just saying hi. We got Marius. Smile 2 is now the scariest movie in America. Just last week, it was Terrifier 3. What is genuinely going on? We told you. If you haven't seen our Movie Trends We're Tired Of video, go check it out.
Have you seen the scariest sequel of all time?
Right.
Smile 2. I forgot about Long Legs. It was also this year, too.
Oh, yeah. There's been a lot. You guys are great. Love the dynamic between you both.
Thank you, Mortem.
Well, listen. You know, say what you will about us, but there's a reason why we've been together for so long. We've been together a long time. It's been
a long haul, honey.
We've
21 years. Our relationship is old enough to drink.
Yeah.
Right now.
We've grown up together. I mean, I think that's why we are the way that we are. I mean, it's corny, but like we're best friends. So that's like kind of the picking on and bickering, I get. Well, I mean, you know, they say like couples bicker anyway, but I don't know.
We're always joking on each other all day.
Yeah. But it
always feels like one of us will just like choose to be mad at the other one over a joke. And then that's what leads to the snowball effect of us fighting.
Well, also though, I feel like for the most part, we're really good about, this literally happened just the other day. Like I forgot that I was mad at you. I'm like, cause I like went on and texted him like normal. Because he was at work and I was like, shit, I'm like mad at him right now. So like, we're usually like, you know, good about just moving on, you know? But thank you. We appreciate it. Collector Movie Man likes your Zelda shirt.
Thank you.
I can't remember if I've said hi to Holland yet. Have I said hi to Holland yet? How's it going, Holland?
What's up, Holland?
We got Sarah. Hi, guys. I pre-ordered Signs and Sixth Sense today.
Nice. I'm looking forward to them when I get them.
Now, Marius, don't you start acting crazy tonight.
Wolfie.
Let's see. What's the worst vampire movie? Well, we don't know. We haven't seen all the vampire movies.
Twilight.
Well, according to someone on the internet, you love Twilight.
Well, there's probably a worse one. I've seen a lot of good ones. So I don't know if I don't know what the worst one would be. Off the top of my head.
Let's see. We got DL. Hey guys, don't forget to atomic drop that like button. That's right. Actor nepotism doesn't create a lack of new ideas in writing and scripts.
Yeah.
Let's hit that like button. Peeps red finger #1. Was that supposed to be an emoji? Why does it do that sometimes? I've just put on Nightmare 4. Very nice.
That's a banger. That's my second favorite Nightmare.
Allie loves the Orange County shout out.
Oh, yeah.
We got Billy D. Williams. Hello to you all. How's it going, Billy D?
Well, welcome, Lando Calrissian. Appreciate you being here.
What was that? Is that his profile picture?
No, it's Billy D. Williams.
What were we talking about in the beginning? Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I just had my first commercial already, Michelle, and we weren't even on here for like 5 minutes. I apologize.
Michelle's greedy.
Marius says Terrifier soap. Yeah. We were trying to, I asked Ken because I didn't see Terrifier 3. And I was like, how does the soap come into the movie? And he was like, I don't know if it's like from the shower scene or what. I mean, that has to be it, right? I'm like, did he like murder someone with soap?
With the soap. Maybe I'm
forgetting. Did he like put some soap in somebody's mouth and choke them?
No, he put something down somebody's throat, and
oh god,
it was alive.
Don't tell me. I don't want to know.
That was the only scene of the movie. Like I looked away, like I couldn't watch it.
What?
It was bad.
Really?
Really bad.
And I don't say don't tell me because I'm like grossed out. Like I do plan on seeing this.
Now
like,
she plans on seeing it.
No, I plan on seeing it at home. I just was in no rush to go to the theater and see it. Like that's too much.
We'll do a video when you watch it. Yeah. It'll be Michelle finally watches Terrifier 3.
I really like the Nightmare on Elm Street Steelbook. Has that old VHS feel to it.
Yeah, I didn't love it when it was first announced, but to actually have it in the hands, it's nice.
To have it in the hands. Yeah, the Steelbook is really nice. Like Collector Movie Man says we look amazing tonight. Very good. Video's good tonight. Thank God. You know what though? I think it's because well, I know our daughter's not on Fortnite. Yeah. So that has to help. Let's see. You look and sound great tonight. Very nice. Z White's pooping right now. I love it. I love to hear it. We got Dimension Scott. Hey everyone. Michelle looks good tonight. Looks good tonight. Ken is a little blurry.
How's that work?
What is your favorite movie of the year so far? Also, sorry for the rant. Just hate the idea of people potentially better disadvantaged because they don't know the right people. Yeah, I mean, I get it. But again, it's kind of life, it's unfair.
Life isn't fair. It's just not. If you really want to succeed, sometimes some people just gotta work harder than others.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is.
But what is your favorite movie of the year so far? Would it be
It's in a Violent Nature.
The horror movie, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we were talking about best horror movie.
That's my favorite overall. I can't think of anything else that would beat it, if I'm being honest with myself.
Yeah.
Like, I like Kinds of Kindness a lot. Like, that might be number 2.
It's so funny, too, because when we watched, oh my God, what's it called again?
In a Violent
Nature. I was just like, I thought it was going to be really boring. I just was not expecting to like it so much.
You liked it too.
Yeah, but it was so good. Like, it really was. So yeah, I don't know if I would say it's been the best movie for me, but Michelle needs to see People Under the Stairs ASAP. It's one of my top favorites from Wes Craven. I'm watching Venom 3 this weekend. Now, speaking of Venom 3, I feel like that movie is going to bomb so bad. Do you think so?
You're gonna make a prediction?
Yeah, I think it's gonna do terrible.
Prediction? The first one made 80 million, I think, opening weekend. I can't remember what the second one made. I would have to go back and look.
Oh man!
But I know it made less. It was probably like 55 or 60 or something.
I'm trying to think. What do I think?
I mean, I think it'll make. I'm trying to think. What did Madam Web make opening weekend? What did Morbius make? I
don't know. You're better at remembering that.
I think it'll make a cool 40 million.
Okay.
At least.
I was gonna say 30.
You might be right.
I was gonna say 30, which I don't know. Would you consider that bombing? Like, I wonder what their budget was.
There's people that will go see that movie regardless.
What is the final one, right?
Because there's just people that don't care. They're just like, whatever. There's people that like those movies. They just think they're dumb fun, and they'll go check them out. And it's Venom, and he's a super popular character.
But again, it's
so I think there's like a fan base that's going to see those movies no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think there's people that saw like the first 2 and are kind of disappointed at the direction they went in.
Yeah,
and probably won't go back for the third one.
You think? We got Lance in the chat. How's it going? We have Jordo's Video Village. Hey, M and K, I'm interested in the AP remake. As a fan of the book, I was never big on the adaptation. Luca, like the author.
Let There Be Carnage opened at 90 million.
And when was that?
That was 2021. That was bigger than the first one. That can't be right. That can't be right.
That's crazy. Like the author and the themes of the book is a queer filmmaker, so I'm stoked for his take. Let's see. Morden picked up Creepshow 4K on Amazon for $23 this week.
That is crazy. Sorry.
Okay, well.
I just can't believe the second one did better than the first. Usually it's diminishing returns.
Apartment 7A wasn't that bad. What horror movies can you name that have the Halloween title in it without Halloween? I'm doing a challenge on Halloween.
That have the Halloween title in it without Halloween?
What? Like a movie?
Hubie Halloween. Is that what you're asking? Any like movie with Halloween in the title without picking like a Halloween movie?
But what's he mean without Halloween? Are you talking about like not the Halloween franchise? Or are you saying that it has to have the title, have the Halloween title in it without Halloween?
Oh, that's a brain teaser.
That is. Like, are you trying to say a movie that has Halloween in the title but isn't about Halloween? Like, I'm so confused.
No, he's saying that have Halloween in the title, but is not a Halloween movie. Like a Halloween, like Michael Myers.
That's movie. What I meant, like franchise Halloween, not like Halloween.
I said Hubie Halloween, but that's not really technically a horror movie.
Yeah, but it's a Halloween movie. I was in Walmart the other day and my wife said I've hit my limit on movie purchases recently. Wouldn't let me check out the movie section.
Damn.
Well, good for her. There are some people who could use some soap in their mouth.
I agree, Tony.
For sure.
I agree.
I'm probably one of them.
But no, just based on what I've seen from Venom, the first one made 80 million, the second one made 90.
Okay, so you think it's going to do well?
I don't know. Maybe still 40, but it might do 50 or 60 at least.
Okay, yeah. I watched the trailer for Strangers Chapter 2. It looks better than the first one. Hopefully so. The first one was kind of boring. I can't watch your first Blu-ray Steelbook you bought. Oh gosh, do you even know that?
I do know the first Steelbook. The first Steelbook I ever had was the Assassin's Creed 3 Steelbook because video games are doing Steelbooks before movies.
Okay, well, movies, honey.
It was Wonder Woman. Yeah, it was Wonder Woman 2017.
I think my first Blu-ray Steelbook I bought was Avengers Assemble. Very nice. We got Frank in the chat. How's it going, Frank? Ken, you ever hear of Extra or 1976 Evil?
I've heard of 976 Evil, but not Extra.
I'm counting down the days until I can't say it. Not Nosferatu.
Nosferatu.
I said it pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Wolfman looks fantastic too.
I can't.
Yeah,
wait for
Ken's
Wolfman.
pumped about Wolfman. Isn't there a Spirit Halloween movie? Yes, and it was not good.
Oh God.
Michelle, what would it take to get you to watch Terrifier 3?
She's watching it.
Nothing. I mean, I just didn't want to see it in the theater. No, Michael. I mean, I can't find any horrors other than that franchise. Okay. All right. Well, let's get into some movie news. Should we do it?
Let's do it.
Should we do it? Let's see here. It's always out of order. Always. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Need help? There you go.
Wow.
It's at the bottom.
That's not the bottom. It's like literally right in the middle. Okay. Here we go. Should I,
I'll drive.
I was going to try to make this bigger tonight, but I don't know which one that even is.
Oh, at the bottom. How about over here? That just took everything out. What happened?
I think this will have to work for now. Also, guys, make sure you like this stream while I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
No, it's not good.
What about this?
No.
What about this? That's good.
Okay.
That works.
All right, go ahead.
This is the weekend box office. So Smile 2, which I do want to point out is a big studio horror film, made $23 million this weekend compared to Terrifier 3's $18 million, which is not a big studio film.
Yeah, crazy.
I just want to point that out.
Yeah,
I kind of thought, what did the first Smile make? Did it make I think it made like 20-something million too, but that movie had like long legs. Like it went for weeks and weeks and weeks and ended up making like 200 million. I don't know if Smile 2 is going to have that kind of staying power or not, but it could still do well for itself, at the end of the day. But I guess that's a good haul. I'm sure it wasn't budgeted too high for that movie, but I figured like the first one, because it made that much money, more people discovered it. Like it would have made more opening weekend because of that, especially coming out in October. And then the Wild Robots.
Wow.
This is like the same thing that it made last weekend. I don't even think it had a drop. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Like, am I crazy there? Didn't it make 10 million last weekend? And it was right underneath Terrifier 3, I think.
Yeah, it was number 2 last week as well. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's that movie's just holding strong.
Yeah.
So pretty cool. And then Terrifier 3 dropped, I think, 50% this week, which is pretty normal. Actually, for a horror movie, it's quite good because they'll usually have a steeper drop off than that.
Right.
So 9.3 million for that. Like, that movie's probably going to make at least 60 to 70 million off a 2 million budget. It's good stuff.
Very cool.
But yeah, that's all I know is the top 3. What do you think of the box office? Do you have any thoughts?
I feel like I've
dominated by horror and family films.
I feel like I've mostly heard good things about Smile 2 and the Wild Robot. With Terrifier, it seems, I feel like I don't know. I want to say I've heard people liked 2 better.
I like 2 better.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah.
The third one's funny though.
Yeah.
Are we talking about Terrifier or Smile?
Yeah. No. I feel like I've heard that people still like they liked Terrifier 3, but I've heard that they still liked 2 better. And I wonder if it's because it didn't like go like so comical, possibly.
Yeah, I mean, as far as like the brutality and the gore, like Terrifier 3 is more extreme than Terrifier 2.
Is it?
But there's just like the physical comedy of Art the Clown is, I don't know, there were just several moments I was like laughing.
Well, I know.
So it kind of breaks up the tension and the the scare factor a little bit.
Right. So that's kind of a bad thing, right?
For me, it's I don't know, it's both a positive and a negative. Like, I enjoyed myself, I had a good time with it.
Yeah.
But it's like I like the more like I guess scary version of Art the Clown.
Well, it's kind of going like Chucky, Bride of Chucky type
Freddy,
stuff.
That kind of stuff. But he doesn't talk, so he doesn't have like the one-liners. But he's like miming and doing things. And
well, I think like we're not going to talk about Terrifier again like we did last week, but I do feel like I said that to you before you even went and saw it.
Yeah.
About how he reminded me of a mime.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
That's what it is.
And I had mentioned that I felt like he was goofy, and you were like, "No, he's serious."
No, he has his goofier moments. I guess,
like they did go more comical this time. And
like the opening of Terrifier 3 is like,
yeah, you told me
really bad. Like that's like if the whole movie would have been that, it would have been a tough watch. But I'm not saying as bad as in bad, but it was like very like gruesome,
right?
And just kind of hard to watch, but. I don't know. It's something I'm conflicted on now. If I rewatch it, like I might feel differently. It could possibly become my favorite, but as of right now, like Terrifier 2 is my favorite.
Yeah. All right. Moving right along here. Joker 2 is already coming to digital on October 29th because it's, done so poorly.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people, would come out against a brand new movie going to digital so soon, but it's like that movie just fell off a cliff. So it's like,
right.
What else you gonna do with it? Put it on digital and hope some people subscribe to your streaming service to watch it.
Do you plan on getting this?
I should be getting it from Warner Brothers when they officially announce it. So I'll wait till I get the 4K to watch it. I mean, if you really want to watch it,
well, what do you think?
We'll watch it on HBO Max, but I think you can wait, and you might not even want to watch it at all.
Yeah.
So I'll wait to watch it when I get the 4K.
All right. Let's see what else we got here. So the new, James Gunn Superman movie. They released a new image for it, and Crypto the Super Dog is going to be in it.
Well, I'll be damned.
Isn't that cute?
Crypto the Super Dog.
I love it. I think it's adorable. I love me some dogs, some doggies. And so I think that that's cute. He has like his little ear up, like he's listening or something. I don't really know anything about.
I wonder if James Gunn's going to make him like a Rocket Raccoon type character.
Yeah, like I was going to say, I don't like,
talk?
I know very little about Superman. And I don't even think I knew about Crypto the Super Dog. So yeah, that'll be interesting if he's gonna be like you'll have to let us know. Is he like a talking dog? Is he like a regular dog?
He's from the Super Pets movie, right?
Yeah, he might have been. I never saw that.
Oh, okay.
Didn't you take the kids to see it or something?
Yeah.
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 So anyway, that's kind of cute, but
I think that was his name.
But we'll see how they do it. I don't, again, don't know much about it. But
Crypto the Super Dog. Yeah, I couldn't, to be honest, I could care less about the new Superman movie. They got to show me something that gets me interested in it.
Okay, keeping with the superhero stuff, Tom Holland has read the Spider-Man 4 script. And this is just a quote from him. It needs work, but the writers are doing a great job. I read it 3 weeks ago, and it really lit a fire in me. Zendaya and I sat down, read it together, and we at times we're bouncing around the living room like this is a real movie worthy of the fans' respect.
Yeah, this is meaningless. This is the actor hyping up his own movie, but he's doing a terrible job of it because it's like it needs work.
It needs work, yeah.
What is that? People don't want to hear that. Just say it was great and we were bouncing around the room. Like, that's all you have to say.
Right. But, you got to appreciate some honesty, right?
I guess. It needs work, but it really lit a fire in me. I don't know. Those two things kind of feel like they contradict each other.
Well, I see what you're saying, but also, again, like...
How do you even do a Spider-Man 4? How did they even come off of like No Way Home with all the Spider-Man coming together? Like,
right?
How do you even top that and do another one?
You really can't. That was epic.
So I don't even know like what they're doing.
That was epic. I don't care who you are. Okay. And that was the movie that you didn't get to see. I forget. You got sick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and my mom went in your place.
Yeah.
Oh man. It was now, okay. So talking about the theaters though, and like that was a movie that I can get when people say you've got to go to the movies to experience it with an audience. That was a movie that you want to experience with an audience, but I will also add that those movies are very few and far in between, in my opinion.
But I saw it at home, and I had a good time with it at home too.
Yeah, but when like the other Spider-Mans came on screen, like everybody was just like, it was cool. So anyway, all right, you want to get into
this?
Well,
you didn't see Endgame in the theaters,
right?
And
that was cool.
Yeah, when they came through the portals. Pretty much when anybody comes through a Doctor Strange portal, like it's significant.
Yeah.
In the Marvel universe. Okay, let's talk about American Psycho.
This one's all yours, baby.
And I put this as kind of the topic discussion of the video on the thumbnail, but American Psycho has got a new movie in the works. And this post is saying, don't call it a remake. Now, I know you were asking me what this means.
I was like, why do they say don't call it a remake?
I was like, I think I know what they mean, because people do get a little bit up in arms when you call a readaptation a remake, because I have right here the book, American Psycho. I'll show that off. So it is a book.
Okay.
So this is not technically a remake, because it's not just remaking what came before it, but it is adapting the source material again.
Okay.
So
like taking inspiration and making its own story?
Pretty much. Now, that remains to be seen. Are there going to be things about the movie that it draws from as well?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't read the book, so I don't know like how different the book is from the movie with Christian Bale in it or not, but yeah, I do know that you have to phrase it right. This is not a remake. It's a readaptation, kind of like, The Shining had the original Stanley Kubrick movie, and then they did another one in the 90s. And there's several examples like that.
Okay.
Movies based off books. But, American Psycho to me, when I first look at this, and we'll get into the filmmaker here in a second that's making it, but it's like, is nothing like off limits anymore? Is nothing sacred? Like, do you all just have to literally remake everything?
Yeah.
Or, readapt everything?
Right.
The first one, it's just going to be really hard for this movie to stand out, because Christian Bale in the first American Psycho, like, I just don't know how you live up to that character of Patrick Bateman quite like he did.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to have to do something like completely different.
Right.
But it does bring up the argument yet again, because that's a big point that people talk about nowadays. It's like everything's a remake, everything's a sequel, everything's a part of an IP. There's no original ideas. To be fair, like Hollywood's always been that way. Like they've been remaking stuff pretty much since movies started.
Yeah, I mean, they really have, but
But it does feel like, because it's so in our face now, like every day we're seeing stuff. They're working on this, they're working on that, they're bringing this person back to reboot this franchise and all that stuff. It just feels like it's happening like all the time. And that's all that's happening. When there's tons of original stuff happening all the time. It's just on a smaller scale, it feels like. But I don't know. I was a little conflicted, but then I saw who was directing it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's Luca Guadagnino.
Mm-hmm.
Are you familiar with that filmmaker?
I read it before we came on, and now I forget what he did.
He did Call Me By Your Name, which was nominated for Best Picture.
Okay, Challengers.
He did Challengers.
Okay.
Recently that we watched. He did Bones and All.
Okay.
But the most important one to me is that he did the Suspiria remake.
Okay. And that gives you confidence?
That gives me confidence because Suspiria by Dario Argento is such a unique, like distinctive movie that when you watch it, you're like, I have no idea how anybody would be able to adapt this or remake this or make it different or make it their own. And that's what he did. Like the Suspiria remake is in the spirit of the original, but it's so different. It does its own thing. It's really kind of its own like separate movie.
So
it's also great, just like the original is, in my opinion.
Yeah. So what does that like? So that'll technically be his like second remake of sorts.
Yeah.
I mean, I know we said don't call it a remake, but
so that being said, like I don't think that Luca is going to deliver a copy and paste style like remake of American Psycho. This, I think, is going to be different. I think the Patrick Bateman that he does is going to be different than Christian Bale, which is good. Like you don't want him to just hire somebody to do a Christian Bale impression.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be pretty original, just going off of him as a director and just what I know of him. So
yeah,
I am both looking forward to it, but again, at the same time, like, do we really need this? Because the first movie, in my opinion, is just so perfect. So I don't know.
Well, so I've seen all of those except for Suspiria.
Yeah.
And
so you're probably not a huge fan.
Well, I will say though, I feel like his, vibe, I'll say vibe. That's just what I call it. His vibe, his like aesthetic, his style. I feel like he's capable of making this type of movie, you know? But yeah,
he could do some. I think he could do something really cool with it. Yeah, I do.
But all of that to say, I'm not necessarily like the biggest fan of him either. Yeah, but I do feel like he's
hit or miss for me too. I wasn't a huge fan of Bones and All. Call Me by Your Name, I wasn't either. But I like Challengers quite a bit.
He does, but I will say, he does have like his own. I feel like he kind of stands alone. Like he sticks out.
He's a visionary filmmaker.
Yeah, you can't say that he's just like blends in with everybody. Like he does stick out. So I don't know.
The only thing I would be worried about is that Lionsgate is the studio behind this, and they've had a lot of misses lately. Yeah. And I don't want them to interfere with anything that he does. I don't know if he's ever worked with Lionsgate. I'm trying to think if any other movie of his was with Lionsgate or not. Yeah. Because I think Challengers and Bones and All was Warner Brothers. But I just hope they stay out of it. Just let Luca do what he's going to do. And,
right.
Okay,
well, kind of talking about something similar. Yeah. Mike Flanagan and Stephen King are reteaming for Carrie for a television series on Amazon. What do you think about that? Wonder why not Netflix?
Amazon's hot right now. They're doing a lot of good stuff.
But like Mike Flanagan and Netflix are like this.
No, not anymore.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
He's pissed at him because he's asked for them to put his stuff out on physical media.
Yeah.
He got Hushback to put out that big elaborate release that Shout Factory's getting ready to put out for it.
Dang. Okay.
So I guess he's gonna
give a go to Amazon.
Yeah, I mean, this is interesting because not only is he working on this, but he's working on
The Exorcist.
Sequel or whatever they're going to call it.
He's very what's the word?
I mean, Flanagan's the man. Like he's the go-to guy in horror right now. I think he's probably the top name in horror right now. Honestly, I think he's surpassed James Wan at this point. Just my opinion, but I mean, you see Flanagan, you see Stephen King, Carrie, like to me, the original Carrie's like untouchable. I think it's one of the greatest horror movies ever made. It might honestly be in my top 10 horror movies of all time.
What do you think about it being a show, though?
It could work. It could work. It was I think there was wasn't it like a mini series? No, it was probably a 2-parter mini series in 2002 that they did.
Mm-hmm.
That was probably like 4 hours or something. So that was a little bit more drawn out. I haven't seen that version, but they did the remake with Chloe Grace Moretz, 2013. Wasn't that good?
Yeah.
But I mean, with Flanagan behind it, I don't know if Flanagan's going to direct. Is he going to produce? Probably going to produce. Somebody else is going to be involved in it. But I mean, if he writes it, like I would have more faith in it.
Well, I would think that Stephen King is producing it.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's could be. Yeah, he'll definitely be a producer on it. But
well, I know he probably
how
isn't the
hands-on
only one, but
is he going to be
yeah.
as a producer would be the question. But yeah, I mean, Carrie's a very rich character. I think you could do a mini series for that with that, maybe 6 episodes or something. I think they could pull that off.
Yeah,
there's definitely stuff you could dive deeper into the lore and
I don't know what it is
and all that kind of stuff.
But I feel like lately, like TV shows just like don't sound that good. I feel like you're that way too. I feel like it's been hard to get you into a show.
Yeah.
We did House of the Dragon, but it's like I don't know. We haven't really been watching many shows lately.
No, we haven't. It's just everything. I don't know. It always just feels so drawn out.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, do I think this needs a TV show? No, just because it has a perfect movie already, and it's like, what else can you really? Sometimes I think it's better for the character to be a little bit more ambiguous, and I feel like the show will just try to explain too much because it's got a bunch of time to do it.
Right.
But maybe I'll watch it, maybe I won't. If I hear good things about it, like I said, if Flanagan's more heavily involved, writes, maybe directs a couple episodes, like I'll definitely check it out.
Yeah.
But
okay, let's see here. This is the last topic before we get into some movie posters. So we kind of talked about Gandalf and Ian. What's his name? McKellen, thank you. I don't know, some stream ago about him wanting, he's like, no, like I'm Gandalf. I want to come back for any and all, movies or whatever.
Gandalf the Grey.
So anyway, he is apparently involved in most new Lord of the Rings film ideas, may star in more after Hunt for Gollum. So yeah, we knew that he was going to make an appearance in the new Hunt for Gollum movie, but apparently he may star in other ones after that. So, kind of crazy because he is getting up there, but he's Gandalf, bitch. So
Gandalf riding up in a car. I'm Gandalf, bitch.
He's fantastic. Okay, let's see here. We are going to, I always do that. Get back into the chat, and then we'll do some movie posters. I don't think that I remembered to star. Let's see.
But here we go. Real quick, there's 66 people in the chat. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. We appreciate that. And if you have anything to say on the topics that we've covered tonight, feel free to voice your opinion in the chat as well.
Yes, and we don't really talk about this very much, but I'm just going to throw this out there. We are getting super close to hitting 4,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
We're getting very close. So, if you feel so inclined to share our YouTube, do it. Help us get to 4K. Our goal is to get there by the end of the year. We're almost to 3,900.
Yeah.
And then we'll be on the official, 100 till 4K. So I'm very pumped because it's definitely been a very slow road.
Yeah, I felt like we were sitting at about 3,300 for 2 years.
Oh yeah. It's
to be fair, we really slowed down content like last year into early part of this year, but
yeah, I mean, you really have to do the grind, if you want to see like steady growth. But at the end of the day, we've always just been happy regardless because we feel like we've built a really good community, which is corny and like whatever, but we just feel like we have good engagement with everyone, and so we've just always been happy with that. But we're still excited.
I would rather have people watching, steady viewership, and people that actually care
Yeah.
Than some artificial number.
Yeah, absolutely.
10,000, 15,000. Go live and there's 10 people in the chat or something.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I said that we don't really like talk about it that much. But at the same time, like it would be a really cool milestone to meet by the end of the year, because it just feels like we have been in this like limbo for so long. But anyway, so yeah, there you go. We're getting close, guys. Ken and Michelle, I'm going to go see Wicked Part 1 November 21st, and then the next day I'm seeing Gladiator 2. Very nice. And Venom 3 is projected to 75 to 80 million.
Way off.
It's crazy.
After seeing that 90 million for the sequel, yeah, sure. No, I can't doubt it.
We got Griff Supple. How's it going?
What's up, Griff?
Andy says, watch my copy of Your Next from Second Sight recently. I don't know how I overlooked this movie for so long. It was awesome. Oh,
yeah, that movie's great. Michelle's a big fan of the camera movements.
Yeah, I couldn't. We talked about this before. I could not watch that again. I've seen it, but the second time around, for some reason, it made me sick. Like the camera movements were so like terrible.
Well, you get to watch the great Barbara Crampton in another movie coming pretty soon.
Wasn't a big fan of Smile. Was more of a drama than straight up horror.
I mean, the movie was fine until the end, and I was like, "Oh no, what the hell is this?
Yeah,
this is
CGI
monster crap."
I forgot about that.
Like, this is stupid.
Sarah got Maxine, Mad Max 5 movie collection, Bad Boys 4 movie collection.
Nice.
Michelle and Ken, are you going to talk about the early reactions for Gladiator 2? No.
Do we have that?
No.
People are pretty positive on it. They're saying good things. You can't always trust early reactions because it's people that are getting invited to parties and being wined and dined by the studios.
Yeah.
So, we'll see.
Yeah. We got, bear with me, Magic Hands.
Magic Hands.
How's it going? Are you a fan of lenticular cups? That Scream one looks incredible.
I don't think I've seen that.
Yeah, I mean, I have the Mario cup. Well, technically, I have the Shrunken Head cup too, but
is that lenticular?
I actually drank out of this one. This one I just bought and never used. And then this is the
Shrunken Head looks so big. It looks bigger than when we bought it.
And then this is a McDonald's cup, and then this is a Barbie cup that I bought at I think Hot Topic.
Go get me some McDonald's after the stream.
Wow, we ate dinner, babe.
I didn't.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's your fault. Because he wanted to take his portion to work tomorrow. He's like, I'm just going to save mine for work tomorrow so I don't have to pack my lunch. And I'm just going to snack on random food. I got Longlegs and Garfield. I'm adding animation movies to my collection. Very nice. We still need to see Garfield.
Longlegs, that's not animated, sir.
Well, no, she's talking about Garfield, though. Tom Holland said he'll be in Christopher Nolan's new movie.
Although I would watch an animated Longlegs. Starring Nicolas Cage.
This was posted like right before we went live.
Yeah, I think I saw that.
I saw that too.
Honestly, like none of that stuff like feels...
Is this the same movie though that what's his face is also supposed to be in? We talked about it last week.
Matt Damon,
yeah.
I'll be honest, like I just can't stand Tom Holland right now.
I mean, that's fair.
I don't know. There's just something about him.
Yeah.
I think they just overplayed him. I don't know. I'm questioning like whether or not he's actually a good actor. But he needs I think maybe like a role with Christopher Nolan could put him back on the map maybe.
Well, what have you seen him in besides Spider-Man and Uncharted?
I don't know.
Yeah.
He just gets on my nerves.
Yeah. I mean, I get it.
They're always casting for everything.
Do you think
and I don't feel like half of the stuff has even come out.
Do you think that he is a better Spider-Man than Andrew Garfield?
I don't like the Andrew Garfield movies, so probably I would say so.
Gotcha. But Andrew Garfield is a better actor, hands down.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, Tom Holland's not a bad actor. I don't know. He just gets on my nerves.
Literally just said that you're not sure if he's a good actor.
I don't know. I don't feel like he gets the flex.
Speaking of Andrew Garfield, I do really want to see the movie with him and Florence Pugh.
Well, you can watch that on your own. Go see that one by yourself, like I saw Terrifier.
I am so sure that it's very like heartbreaking, and it's like going to be one of those movies that I saw at, like The Notebook. I just heard it's a very like beautiful, heartfelt movie. And so, yeah.
We're fuzzy.
Huh?
We're fuzzy.
Oh, are we?
What are the kids doing? Get out the damn Fortnite.
Holland is hedging his bet. So if Spidey 4 is awful, he can say, I told you it needed work. Audition reactions. I ate that shit up and love it so much. Audience, not audition. I'm really looking forward to the new Superman movie, and I'm very curious to see what this dog looks like. And I don't know if you know, Tom Holland signed a contract to do 3 more Spider-Man movies. Jeez.
See, that's why I get some on there.
I did not like American Psycho. It was really gory and way too bloody for me. I can deal with a lot of blood, but not that much.
I don't think it was that bad.
Not that much that was in that movie.
There's just that one scene where he like fights that girl downstairs.
Okay. Because I don't remember it very well. What upcoming movies don't you care at all about? Mine is Moana 2, I can't say it again. Nosferatu, and The Red One. Oh, The Red One, yeah.
Big Rock fan, huh?
No, he said what he doesn't care about these. He said, what don't you care about? Mine is.
Oh, yeah. What don't I care about? I'd have to. It's hard. I don't even know what the hell's coming out.
Yeah. Stevie Dan
Venom
says.
3. I don't care about Venom 3.
Stevie Dan says, I read American Psycho in the early 90s. I always pictured Richard Gere playing the lead.
He could. What, younger Richard Gere? Like American Gigolo Richard Gere? Yeah.
American Psycho is so good. I don't know how they can top that. Looks like Lost in Translation is going to Criterion. We got Total Meltdown 2. The Running Man remake adaptation is not going to top the 87 film.
I might have a hot take with that one. I watched The Running Man a couple years ago in 4K. I didn't think that was a very good movie at all. And I love Arnold, but I was just like, oh, that's not good.
I watched Signs for the first time ever on HBO Max, and I absolutely loved the movie.
That's Shyamalan's best, in my opinion.
DJ Joker, when is Blade 2 coming out in 4K?
I would assume like December, but I haven't seen an announcement yet.
We have Master Gioris. Am I saying that right? Since Hollywood is so obsessed with remakes and readaptations, they should do it for films that have potential but failed to live up to expectations.
That's true.
Off the top of my head, I can think of Aragon, Push, and I'm number 4. But there are definitely others.
The reason they don't do that is because those movies didn't do good with audiences. So they have a bad taste in people's mouths. So when they hear that that's getting a remake, they'll be like, oh, I didn't like it the first time. I'm not going to see that again.
Did you finish Original Salem's Lot, Ken?
Yes, I did. I quite enjoyed it.
Quite enjoyed it. 76 Carrie is so good. I didn't like the remake. Maybe the show might work.
Yeah.
I think we've answered the question of if Hollywood is out of ideas. No. Jason X or Ghost of Mars, Ken?
Jason X. All day, every day.
What the heck is Ghost of Mars?
John Carpenter film. I've only seen Ghost of Mars once, and it was like back in the 90s.
How do you say that? Spacek?
Sissy Spacek.
Spacek is Carrie for me. Griff says, King is kind of out of it at this point. He's one of the greatest, but hasn't put a good story out in years. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't really pay attention to what he's doing now. I know he's very prolific. He's got like 2 books in the store every year, it feels like.
Yeah, crazy. I spent $143.76 on Deadpool 3 buckets. Jeez, nice. Marius. Did you see that Mattel is selling a Buzz Lightyear action figure for a whopping $300? Oh my gosh.
What?
No other Gandalfs shall pass. That's absolutely true. Are you a fan of theatrical releases?
Sure.
Michelle, please read my comments and my messages. Jessica says, I saw Mike Myers on Chicago Film Festival.
The one in your picture? Oh, behave.
I wanted to see Wicked, but the comments that the actress made were very disappointing. I don't think I want to see it now. I'd rather watch Gladiator 2.
Yeah, we didn't bring that up. What was she mad about?
I'm not sure.
They like
who, Ariana Grande or somebody else?
No, it was Cynthia Erivo.
The Green Witch.
Say her name. They changed the poster of the movie.
Yeah.
To reflect like the actual book.
Okay.
The poster of the book, and that basically hid her face. So she took offense to that.
Interesting.
it wasn't like the studio doing it. It was some random person, like a fan. It was like a fan edit or something. But there's this whole big thing, and she made a statement about it. I wouldn't even have made a statement about it. I would just let it be what it was.
Well, I was gonna say, like, I always thought that Wicket was supposed to, like, they didn't let the witch be like a reveal, you know? Like, I felt like from like the play or whatever, it was like, you know, it would be like a mystery. Like, we all know what she looked like because we saw Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I feel like she was supposed to always just be this kind of reveal, kind of like an epic reveal. But of course, she's been in all the trailers and everything. So there is no reveal. But because Wicket's like an origin story type of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. But obviously, she got mad because they took her off the poster. So it wasn't that they were trying to like.
Well, you know how the book is? How her face
like
is like
face.
down
and
it's not showing her. That's how some fan just made an edit of it. And it was like, I don't think it was done to be mean-spirited or anything. It was just, she was just trying to make an edit. And make it look like the actual book.
Yeah, that's crazy. Did she try to make it like a racist thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I
think
maybe she didn't, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I don't want to misspeak on that subject, but
yeah, I'll have to check into that more.
Yeah, it's like, I get it maybe, but I just think it's not even worth bringing up.
Right. Well, especially if it's not like a fan edit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, did you see
Speaking of that actress, though, I do really like her in Bad Times at the El Royale. That's an underrated movie. I don't know a lot of people talk about it anymore.
No, with Chris Hemsworth.
And I don't think I've seen her in one thing since.
Chris Hemsworth, right?
Yeah.
Chris Hemsworth.
No, she was on that show. We watched the first 2 episodes. It was Stephen King. Wasn't it called The Outsiders or something? I think she was on that show.
I don't know.
It didn't keep her attention.
Yeah. Did you see that viral video yesterday of a guy yelling at a Billie Eilish concert? No.
I don't watch anything Billie Eilish.
Her TV's coming
on.
Sarah's making content. I haven't heard much about the transfer on Sixth Sense coming out tomorrow. Should we be worried?
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. Are they not sending it out to anybody? I haven't seen anybody show it off or anything.
We still blurry?
Usually Disney has stuff out like a week early. I haven't seen anybody show those off. That's weird.
Hello?
Yeah, we're still a little blurry.
Oh, shit. I watched Saw in theaters yesterday for the 20th anniversary. It was so awesome seeing that in theater. So scary.
That would be cool to rewatch in theaters.
Looks like kid is on Fortnite videos crashing. You're fuzzy again. You're very fuzzy again. I went to see We Live in Time today, and it was really good, Michelle. I cried many tears. Yeah, I bet. I'm Team Toby. He'll always be the best live-action Spider-Man to me. Yeah, American Gigolo Richard Gere.
Yeah, I can see that.
I enjoyed Aragon. I don't understand the hate.
Is that the Dragon movie?
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is.
I think I got it.
You guys are extremely fuzzy. Damian Leone said the rat scene in Terrifier 3, wow, just ruin it, horrid films, was inspired by a scene from the American Psycho book, and that scene is way worse in the book. You think that will be in the remake?
It might. I do want to try to read the book before that movie comes out.
Ken, where does Art the Clown rank among the best slasher villains?
Oh, it's too early to classify. Well, maybe not. I mean, he's got 3 movies. I don't know. Top 10, maybe?
Collector Movie Man is at 97 subscribers. He's hoping to hit 100. Very nice. She was mad that a fan made a version of the poster that was the same as the play's poster. You're better now. Oh my God, viral. I'm sorry for my typos. I knew. You're blurry again. Michelle, what's your favorite t-shirt Ken?
We just can't win.
Ken regularly wears. Whew.
She likes the Zelda one.
Honestly, I don't know. They all look the same to me. They're all black with some kind of graphic shit on them. You need to go upstairs and tell your kids to get off the video game systems. We have Bobby Big Boy Knuckles. What's up, guys?
What's up, Bobby?
All right, let's get some posters, and then I guess we'll be in the
if y'all don't like our blurry asses, y'all can get out of here.
Get out of here. All right, we have whoa.
Just leave us off the screen.
Whoa. We have the legend
as long as we're small, they can't notice.
The Legend of Ochi. I don't know if I'm saying this right. Yeah, it's looking weird. It is age 24, and it does have William Dafoe in it.
Is he playing the Character of Ochi.
The
Legend of Ochi.
Yeah, not so sure about this one. It looks interesting for sure.
That it does. We
have Carry On coming to Netflix December 13th. This one kind of like caught my attention because it has Jason Bateman in it. I feel like he hasn't been in anything in a while besides Ozark, I guess.
Yeah, Jason Bateman. Okay.
Yeah. He's in it. Don't know how big of a part he has because, but yeah, Carry On.
Taron Egerton.
It says every holiday season, millions travel safely by air. This Christmas will be different. So I don't know if it's some kind of like.
I wonder if Jason's playing like a bomber or something, like a plane bomber. Is this gonna be like a plane thriller? Because I'm down for another plane thriller.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, or it could be airport,
like a Red Eye, or Air Force One.
We shall see. Coming to Netflix. Also coming to Netflix. Netflix, man, they popping out the movies like hotcakes. The Electric State. This is coming next year, March 14th. This has Millie Bobby Brown and Chris Pratt. Never thought I'd see those two together. You said that there was a trailer for this.
Mm-hmm.
I have not watched it yet, unfortunately. Definitely an interesting. Is it like a futuristic type of movie? I think maybe.
Yeah, what's his name?
Chris Pratt.
He gets on my nerves too.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, and so does Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
Because she's like, I don't even watch movies. I don't even like movies. I'm like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I can't say.
Why are you starring in them?
I agree with you on Chris Pratt. I do like him. But Millie Bobby Brown, yeah, don't really care for her. I feel like she was like a one and done with Stranger Things. I feel like she got too big for her britches, and
yeah, she just, I don't know.
I don't really.
It just reminds me of like a pompous, self-centered. Didn't she marry some Bon Jovi's son or something?
Son, yeah.
I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
She's annoying. I'm not saying that every actor or actress like needs to be super into film, but I think the best ones are.
It's kind of a weird thing to say, yeah. Let's see. What do you think about this? Karate Kid Legends coming to theaters next year, May 30th.
I don't know what to think about this. I've never seen the Karate Kid remake, and that's
right.
Jackie Chan was playing the God, I can't remember his damn name.
I know nothing about Karate Kid, so I think it's
Pat Morita, his character from the first one.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have Daniel's son, Ralph Macchio,
mm-hmm.
who was in a different universe of Karate Kid. And then you got a new Karate Kid.
Okay.
So this is like bringing all the universes of Karate Kid together. So it's very weird.
Hence the name Legends.
Jackie Chan was in the remake with Will Smith's son.
Gotcha.
Back in like 2010. So.
Well, there you go. All right. We got a poster for Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Coming December 5th, 2025. Yeah, I feel like the first one was a little underwhelming. I feel like it had potential. So I'm hoping that they can kind of step it up and this one will be better. I will say though, like the animatronics were really cool. I felt like they were done really well. They looked good. Yeah, that was
the best part of the movie.
Yeah. The story was just I don't know. I don't feel like they met the full potential.
Yeah,
there was something missing with it.
Fans of the games like really loved it.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
apparently,
but that could be some nostalgia,
it did something right for people that like the games.
Yeah.
So,
but we'll see. We'll see next.
Like our son
December.
liked it.
Yeah. Yeah. Then we have the Gorge coming to Apple TV.
Now these are people I like: Miles Teller, Anya Taylor-Joy, Sigourney Weaver. That's a good cast.
Yeah. But yeah, this is coming to Apple TV Plus. I think it's in February sometime, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it looks interesting. Looks interesting. I don't know a ton about it, but I saw some images.
Guess we have to get Apple TV Plus again.
Maybe not. And then the last one for the night, guys, we have The Brutalist. I thought I got rid of that, but I guess I didn't. This is giving me like Civil War vibes just because of the Statue of Liberty. This is an A24 film.
I think I've heard some things about this. I'm trying to look.
Yeah.
Written by Brady Corbett. Okay.
So that's coming to theaters in December.
Adrian Brody. Damn, I ain't seen him in anything in a while. Felicity Jones, Guy Pearce. Okay.
Cool, it's got Joe, what's his face?
Joe Mama?
No. Joe Taylor Swift's ex-boyfriend.
I don't know.
He was in The Favorite. The Favorite. He was in the movie that we just watched with Emma Stone. He's in a lot of stuff with Emma Stone, it feels like.
Yeah, I remember you saying that,
he's
but
the blonde boy.
I don't remember who it is. I need to see a picture.
Kinds of Kindness. He was in that.
I need to see a picture. I don't know Taylor Swift boyfriends off the top of my head.
He had like very minor parts in it, but anyway, that does it for the movie posters.
Yeah, I feel like I've heard good things about The Brutalist though.
But yeah.
We're done. Good night, everybody.
Let's see. I got just a few more comments. Hope you guys are doing good. We hope you're doing good. Speaking of rats, apparently William Dafoe filmed a scene with 2,000 real rats. Ooh,
he's
with
a psychopath.
Novice tooth. Why do y'all have to make me say this word so many times?
Nosferatu.
Gosh, we got
It's Nosferatu.
Zub-Zero. Hello.
The creature of the night.
We got Daily Spooky. What's up, Ken and Michelle? How's it going?
What's up, Daily Spooky?
Ken always overhypes every movie. No, he doesn't. I hated Pumpkinhead, but 4 was better. Did the hype leave you for Bagman?
First off, I don't think I hyped up Pumpkinhead because I think Pumpkinhead is okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Ken, I don't know why Netflix won't put stuff out on physical media when they just released a Blu-ray box set for the first time ever of The Crown.
It has more to do with if a studio sells Netflix something, I think some of their shows are co-produced and co-made by studios.
Is it too complicated?
Then I don't even know if I'm explaining it right, but
yeah,
basically a studio may have the rights to it and then they license it to Netflix to put out as a Netflix original. But since they have the rights to it, they can still do a physical media release. They still have distribution rights.
Mm.
So that's why you'll see stuff come out that were Netflix shows and they'll get Warner Brothers releases or Paramount or whoever puts them out. Apple TV's the same way. They put out Ted Lasso because it's partly owned by Warner Brothers.
Electric State reminds me of Fallout poster. Yeah, does have similar vibes. That's why I'm boycotting Netflix until December next year.
Yeah, I mean, I've said it before, it's a missed opportunity, I think, to not have some kind of Netflix physical media store. It's like a boutique site.
Axis 23, Karate Kid Legends looks like a failure for the theater. Should have been released on Netflix.
Probably.
I'm looking forward to the new Karate Kid movie.
That would make sense, too, because the Cobra Kai is on Netflix. So, yeah.
Are you excited to watch Heretic? Yeah, I'm interested in that one.
Yeah, I've heard good things, too. For really good things.
So, Ken, will you see the Mandalorian and Grogu movie in 2026?
No.
So, Gorna, what's her name? Weaver is supposed to be in it.
Because I have to watch, 3 seasons of a television show to be able to watch it and understand
Yes, Joe Alwyn. I don't know how to say his name.
Joe Aldean.
What UK editions do you have pre-ordered?
I can't remember.
Deadly, don't you know it? Always talking about that damn physical media.
Late Night with the Devil, Blair Witch Project. Those 3 seconds I've got pre-ordered. I'm going to order Slumber Party Massacre 101 Films Edition.
I wish streaming services would release their movies in theaters. I was excited to check out Carry On. I had no idea it was a Netflix movie. I don't have Netflix anymore.
Allie, you might have to get it back for one night only.
Don't forget to frog splash that like button, everyone. Thank you so much. All right, guys, that's going to do it. Hopefully we ended out on a not blurry note, but maybe not. I don't know.
We're kind of blurry. We're really bad right now.
Ooh, guess it's time to go.
But you know what? We're blurry as all hell, and there's still 76 people in here watching us. So thank you. You all are real ones. You can stick with us when we're blurry as shit.
Make sure you like this stream, guys. And as of right now, the only thing that we have for sure coming is our final 13 Days of Horror review. the 5th and final review that we're doing out of the 13.
It could be The Dark and the Wicked. It could be Reanimator, or it could be Fade to Black, whichever strikes our fancy.
You told the peeps
I
what it was going to be.
But you scolded me after. You'd be like, you know what? Maybe I don't want to talk about that movie. Maybe I want to talk about Fade to Black or The Dark and the Wicked. And I said, oh, take it easy. I'll talk about whatever you want to talk about, baby.
So why are you making me sound? You're making me sound mean again.
Oh, is that what I did?
Yeah.
I apologize.
I really didn't care that much.
No, because I was the asshole that assumed and, was going to make us review a movie that you might not want to review. Mm-hmm. I was the asshole for doing that.
But yeah, so we'll have that coming for sure. Other than that, nothing else is, in the works, but we might.
We'll have a ranking video coming after that.
I meant this week.
Yeah, we could squeeze something out there.
Okay. All right. Well, you guys have a good night, and we'll see you later.